Don't you know you're the only queen of this one horse town?
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see. Come on and step out of the cage.
Just want to say thank you and show some appreciation again for reaching out for this project, because this really sparked a new fire in me. Basically, you leaning on me for my expertise and us working together and bouncing back and forth, having fun with it, really inspired me to look elsewhere for who I can do this for, you know, and mainly big brands, because there's so many people in the fashion world who don't do jewellery, and I know jewellery production, etc., etc. So I'm seeing myself more as a product now that you can plug into these organisations. And since then, some mad things have been opening up, stuff I couldn't imagine last year, and I think it all came from you planting that seed. So thank you, love you, and yeah, onwards.
So you may be asking, now that I have my sigil, what do I do with it? First, I'm going to talk about active activation. Active activation works with fire and air to release your spell actively to the divine. So what I did here was I wrote my sigil down on a piece of paper, and you can see me ripping it up into pieces. So now that I've ripped it up, I'm actually going to take it outside and I'm going to blow it away in the wind. So this blows it away into the air and activates my sigil. Another option that you have, you can actually draw it in the sand, in the dirt, and move it around with your hands. You can light it on fire. You have several options that you can do to actively activate your sigil. There's another option for passive activation. I'll get into passive activation in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Your crumpled kiss, your empty body, the ashes from your cigarette, a little itch creeping upon me, that this is all I'm gonna get. You've got this taste since you quit me. I'll probably never meet you back. If that's the case, just let it go.
And now break deep, I'm inhaling. You and I, the serendipity. Hey baby, I'm excelling. You and I, the serendipity.
This is what I keep in here, which is currently not on my phone. Here, I have a sigil for safe travels. 39 exposure, because he's my deity. And a couple of positive vibes and self-affirmation.
You so precious when you smile. Yeah. Hit it from the back and drive you wild.
I'm going to try and teach you how to do a shoal of sigils, the Gordon White method. If you're wondering what a shoal is, it is a school of fish. Right now I have a group of sigils here that I plan to do. So I need some cardstock here, about 5 of them. This is sort of my own thing. I use a hand cut quill and some specialty ink. Quick tip, blessed water, a blessed fire. I'm going to consecrate the paper that I'm going to use for my sigils. Toss in frankincense. Frankincense can be used for anything. The reason there's a group of sigils here is that they act as if a school of fish would, avoiding predators together, finding food together. When one activates and moves in a direction, so do the other sigils. Since these sigils are related, they'll function perfectly in my school of fish, or school of sigils, or shoal of sigils.
Every artist needs an audience.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s.
Here's how I do my sigils. I have a 3-circle system. Say I want to attract something, I can go clockwise, but I can also go towards me. I want to release something or banish something, I can go counterclockwise and out into the universe.
Oh well. Cause a witch.
Okay, so I physically couldn't be at any of the protests today like I wanted to be, but I've been donating money, speaking out, and arguing with a lot of fellow white people who are extremely ignorant. So in order to do something that felt like I was being a little more progressive, that I was doing a little bit more, I created some sigils for any witches out there who are protesting or doing spell work in regards to what's going on right now. So I created 5 different ones. We have power to the people, justice, progress, change, and most importantly, all cops are bastards. So, if you want to use any of these, just charge them up and use them however you see fit. And remember to stay safe out there. Stick it to the man. Fight the power. And Black Lives Matter.
Using the Saturn Square sigil making method for beginner witches. Step 1. Write your intention. Meditate on it. Step 2. Rewrite it without vowels. Step 3. Cross out all repeating letters and rewrite it without repeating letters. Use this numerical chart to write the above as numbers. Pause to copy if needed. Cross out all repeating numbers and rewrite. This is the Saturn square. You will use this to trace your sigil. Start with a circle. Trace to each individual numbers. For example, here's me tracing to the square where 9 would be. End with a dash. Recopy it if you wish, make it pretty, and all of that. Then you're going to need to charge it and activate it. I'm going to charge this one and then burn it. There are other methods to making sigils, but this tends to be the most beginner friendly. Here are some other examples though.
And it went like
turn to somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books and old, the legends and the myths.
Shower thoughts. I've got this tattoo for over 2 years now, and I just now realized that it's basically a bunch of sigils. Yay!
See that I'm getting bored, giving you every piece of me, piece of me. I'm not afraid anymore when they take me
I'm tired of wishing I was different.
Did you know about the mysterious symbolism behind the Starbucks logo and how it may connect to their use of soy? Let me drop some knowledge on you. The Starbucks logo is a siren. The siren was a creature who would seduce sailors just so they could drag them down to the depths of the ocean. The symbolism behind this represents the dark and overpowered feminine. What these sailors being drugged down into the depths represents is being overwhelmed by the dark feminine, or the animus, as Carl Jung would explain. But here's where it gets interesting. Soy, which is heavily used in Starbucks products, contains phytoestrogen. These chemicals are said to affect male hormones and make them more docile and feminine. It's even more interesting when you consider the symbolism of the siren in Starbucks' logo. Allegedly, militaries around the world use chemicals like this and others like camphor oil in order to reduce the sex drive of men. Another consequence of this is, of course, to reduce their aggression. But this isn't necessarily a good thing. This is all theoretical, but I'm curious what you think.
Hiking yesterday, and I was thinking of something in my mind, of something that I'm wanting to manifest and something that I'm wanting to work on. And I was thinking to myself, just kind of like, well, what kind of magic am I going to work to bring this into my life? And as I was leaving the woods, I looked down, and tell me that picture there does not look like a sigil. Frickin' nature created a sigil, and there was an arrow with the snow, the way that the snow melted, pointing to the sigil on my path. Like, here you go. So the universe was letting me know, do some sigil magic for this manifestation. So the point is the universe, nature, divine guidance, it is always talking to us, our ancestors, whatever you want to call it. The spiritual, magical realm is always communicating with us. You just got to keep your eyes open and be open to receive the messages.
Flip and seconds free.